Welcome to the Ask a Poll UAP podcast. I'm your host, Matt Laslo, based here in Washington, where I hound the nation's lawmakers on your behalf. Thank you so much to all our subscribers, and hey, make sure and give us a like, if you like us, that is. And if you haven't yet, please consider a paid subscription to help this scrappy startup continue changing Washington one interview at a time. And now, here's our latest Ask a Poll exclusive from your U.S. Capitol.
Hey.
How y'all doing? You get a pass this time, sir. How you feeling?
Good.
What have you, any follow-up on where the next UAP hearing or anything like that?
Yeah, let's have a, I think,
Yeah.
I was brainstorming that the other day. I think what we ought to do is, I think that, well, the information that we received,
Yeah.
there's no reason why that should not be made public.
Yeah.
So I think that
And
we
this
should,
broad agreement.
we need to call on AARO to declassify that, the same report they gave to Congress.
Yeah.
Now, some of the images they're saying is top secret because the technology that collected the images, but the content should be made public.
Yeah.
And in addition, in reflecting on what was not said, there's still a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So, like one of them was that, I think I mentioned this to you, is that when Birch had asked about some of the data, they said that they have not received data from the Navy. That's pretty just alarming that it's been over a year and they've, AARO is not getting all the information that they, they said that in general most of all the other agencies are cooperating, but at the end of the day, they're not getting some of it. And so I think that I'd like to, I'd like to hear from your community what steps they think would be the best steps to take next.
Do you feel like you were misrepresented in what you told us leaving there? Or that we misrepresented you in?
Look, I think I've been consistent. Like, my attitude is I'm going to be a skeptic until you can show me. I'm a Missourian. I'm going to be that way. And I walked out of that room. There was nothing, and I didn't anticipate that they would, but I do think, if anything, I think that there was quite a few sightings that we've seen that have made their way to the public, that they were able to dispel to me in such a way that I feel fairly certain that they're probably right. But,
and in better ways than they've done publicly.
Yeah, one of my friends who is in the UAP, he's a UFO, what do you call him, ufologist.
Yeah.
He said, and I tend to agree with him, is that probably the vast majority of the photos and videos, the vast majority are fake.
Yeah.
Or are photos of things that are not necessarily UAP.
Yeah.
And so, that being said, I think that AARO is not done. They still have some stuff to do, and I don't think that our job should be done either. And at the end of the day, we still have dark programs that are spending money that we don't have an answer for.
But that's been the interesting thing with AARO. They've been like, look, we answered the questions on these 500 that we can identify, and it's like, no one cares about those.
Yeah.
What are the other ones?
Well, and what I would
from
say,
the Senate side,
what I would say is, like, in general, like, I'm going to continue to go about it the way that I am, but I think that what it does do is for the community is that I think that you guys want a guy like me, because at the end of the day, I'm going to shoot you straight, and if I see something that changed my worldview, you're going to know.
Yeah.
And people will hopefully find that with credibility.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, 1,000%. Thanks for listening to Ask a Poll, your conduit to Congress. I'm Matt Laslo, offering a hearty thank you to all our supporters out there. Keep feeding us your questions, and we'll keep holding your politicians accountable to you. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe at askapoll.com. We can't do our independent journalism without your support, fam. Cheers.